Using camera lens filters is a great way to add a specific effect to your photos, and one of my favourite filters to use is a Pro Mist filter. It really softens those highlights, which works really well for a lot of portrait and street photos. But what happens if you don't own one of these filters? Well, today I'm going to show you how you can create the exact same effect, but in Lightroom. And I'm going to start right now. So before we jump onto Lightroom and actually create a mist filter effect, we need to know what it actually does to our photos. And the best way to show you is a photo with and without a Pro Mist filter. Here is a photo without, and here is a photo with a Pro Mist filter applied. And you can see what it actually does to the photo. It creates a slightly softer look in the highlights, a lot more of a blooming, glowy effect, which I really like for this photo. As well as overall, the photo's got a little bit more mist and a little bit more haze, a lot of a softer look, which actually I really like. So that's definitely something that we can replicate in Lightroom. And this is the photo that I'm going to use for today's tutorial. Now, the first effect we want to create is a negative clarity effect. So in your develop panel, if we go to the basics panel, we want to drop down to where you can see it says texture, clarity, and dehaze. And the two sliders we want to majorly impact is clarity and dehaze. What I recommend doing is going to clarity and dropping that down by -20 to -30. And then with dehaze, I'd probably recommend dropping that down by around about -10. You can see it will help soften out those highlights and create a slightly more softer, hazier look. But you don't want to go too far because you'll end up making the photo look way too soft and basically unrealistic. Another thing you can do is simply reduce the contrast. So we can go to the contrast here and again, reduce that down. And you can also impact it using the whites and blacks. You can reduce the brightness of the whites. So let's say go to -20 here, and then you can increase the brightness of those blacks there, and we can increase that by maybe +20, and you can see that effect starting to take shape. But again, you want to balance all these effects. Some photos might need more, and some photos might need less. So it really depends on the type of photo. Another thing you can do is actually separate your photo from foreground to background and add more effect to the background, because that's usually how a Pro Mist filter actually works. Subjects that are a little bit closer to you will have less of an effect applied to them, but the further your subject is further away, then the more that effect is applied, especially to your background. And we can do that inside Lightroom with masks. So if we go over to the masking panel here, we can go ahead and select the background. As you can see, it's done a pretty good job, but it doesn't need to be perfect. And again, we want to apply basically the same effects. So go all the way down, and again, we've got our texture, clarity, and dehaze. You might want to reduce clarity slightly. You might want to reduce dehaze a little bit. And again, you can also raise up the blacks and darken the whites there. You can even reduce contrast or exposure. It's completely up to you. And what I can do is actually show you the difference of applying this effect. Here is the before, and here is the after. It's a lot softer, and it looks like we've applied this Pro Mist effect. Now, it's not going to completely replicate it. Again, a filter is very difficult to replicate, but we can create an effect that looks almost the same just by changing a couple sliders in Lightroom. Here is the before photo, and then here is the after with that Pro Mist filter effect applied. And don't forget to save this as a preset. Just save the clarity changes, save the mask, and you can apply it to the rest of your photo. I must say, it looks, in my opinion, really good. Thank you to all of my YouTube members that are currently supporting the channel. If you guys want to support the channel and get some awesome perks, including free Lightroom presets, then make sure to go ahead to the link in the description. I've been James for Photo Fever, and I'll catch you guys next week.